Hi there, Neil Clark here from Falkirk Piping, www.falkirkpiping.com. Welcome to the channel. Videos here are free. We do ask, of course, that you consider supporting our chosen charities. The charity for today's video is Maggie's Forth Valley, and the link to our Just Giving page may be found in the comments box below this video. We're going to give you a tune in a minute. In the meantime, we are near Callander and we're going to hopefully climb Ben Ledi. Now, I've not climbed Ben Ledi since 1980, May 1980. It was the first major hill I climbed. In the rucksack here, it's very heavy, there's my pipes and a tripod, and I want to be giving you a tune or two up the top. So, see you in a wee while. Hi there. Well, this is the reason we're here. The cross behind me, which is spookily like the cross at the back at the top of Mount Tumbledown in the Falkland Islands, where I played in February 1918, is a memorial to Sergeant Harry Laurie of Central Scotland Police, who died in Benmore, which is actually that way, we're on Ben Ledi. In 1987, February 1987, he was part of the Central Scotland Police Mountain Rescue Team, and he died in a helicopter crash. But the reason we're actually here is Harry was my dad's pal. They were both in Stirling and Clackmannan Police and then Central Scotland Police together. And I do remember my dad telling me that Harry had died. What was kind of strange was I was with, at that time, I was with Brian Aitchison, my pal, who later died in 2016. So I was trying to pick a hill and I didn't know this cross was here at all, but these days you do your research on YouTube, you do it on the Google and the computer, don't you? And I saw this and it was Harry Laurie's memorial. He was stationed in Callander, which is just down there, and I thought, right, I've got to do that, and I'm actually going to dedicate this one to Harry and my dad. So I hope you both enjoy it. We gained ground there quite quickly from the car park. Relatively steep just now, but it's a good warm-up. That's Loch Lubnaig down there and the Leni. This is the path coming up, and we'll quickly pan round that Strathair, sort of up the top end of the loch, and there's a dug. And that's where we're going. It's the bit with the snow on the top of it, and I think the cloud's clearing. We drove through Callander and you could see more or less what was happening with the cloud from there, and it's moving already, so hopefully we'll get a decent view at the top. Me and Milo thought we'd just show you this one for any pipers that are looking at this and thinking, oh, that's great, I think I'll go and climb huge big high hills and play my pipes up the top of them as well. Are you properly equipped? Doesn't mean your moisture control system's in order and your reeds are all going very well. Please, if you're going to do this, carry the correct hill walking equipment. And it's Scotland, this is April. Any time of the year in Scotland, any type of weather can happen, so please, please, please be equipped. Thought I'd show you this one because it might disappear later on. So it's 25 to 9. We're 45 minutes in. Again, you're looking sort of north-east, up Loch Lubnaig, which is down there, and that may well be, oh, I don't know, maybe the Lawrie range there. I think over here, that might be stuck a croin. The hills, the way you look at them, they change shape. But have a look at this. So, we're above the clouds now. This is what's called a temperature inversion. So down there in Callander, which is pretty much where we're looking now, it's going to look like it's cloudy, whereas up here, it's really fantastic. There's more cloud there, but I think the sun should burn that off. So I'll give you one way look at it again. Good, eh? So you've got to pretty much either do a winter walk or get up reasonably early to see this. So this is, what is this, the 19th, 20th of April 2022. So really lucky, quite fortunate. Hi there, that's about an hour in, and you might be able to tell that there's a bit of a wind got up. That's because we are now pretty much on the shoulder of Ben Ledi, and we've been going sort of southwest till now to climb most of the hardest gradient. And now we're going to go more or less straight up the hill to the top. Behind me there is Loch Venacher. And down here again, we've still got this temperature inversion. It's not quite as spectacular as I've seen, but it's pretty good, eh? I will admit, this pack's very, very heavy indeed. So I either need to rethink my packing or seriously up the fitness. Still, onwards. Okay, that's it done. 2 hours in, we've recorded both tunes. That's the Ukrainian national anthem at the top here, because the main Russian offensive into the Donbass, of course, started this morning. There's Harry's Cross down there. I forgot to say that both Harry, Laurie and my dad were in Central Scotland Police before that, Stirling and Clamaran Police together. That's why Harry was in the Mountain Rescue Unit, and of course died in 1987. And I remember being told about it, well, February 1987. I was actually with my best mate at the time, who died in 2016, so that's the way things go. This guy's desperate to get down, he's actually had a biscuit. But what's happened is we talked about the temperature inversion earlier on, and instead of it melting away, of course, in Scotland, and the clouds are raising up. So we're just going to go back down the way we came. I hope you enjoyed the tunes. We'll see what we can do for you next. A quick one for those of you that saw the Ben Clough video. I didn't let Milo off the whole time because there was sheep all over the place. You can stay off the lead until probably we reach the crest of the hill as far as you can see there, and then he'll go back on because there are 2 sheep further down. But the difference on the pressure on your knees from having him on the lead to having him off the lead is just unbelievable. He's also reasonably well behaved just now because he thinks I've got the ball, which I have, but he's not getting it. On the way back down now, it's really fantastic how in this hill the views open up. It's not a Monroe, very, very popular hill because it's so close to Callander. Like I say, the first time I did this was in May 1980. I was actually in the Air Cadets, and I did it from Castle or Coilan Toggle, which is on the other side. No pathing these days whatsoever, just endless false summits to get to the top. But that was my first hill really. So this is looking north. I don't think that's Ben Lomonds, but the Lawrie range must be there somewhere. These guys closer in, that sort of highest, nearest one you can see at the 11 o'clock position is stuck a croin, and behind that you can't see much of it, but it's Ben Vorlich, and of course what you can't see, there's some dead ground in between that, and there's a little bit of a very easy scramble to get to the top of stuck a croin. The jury's out into whether I'm going to take the Dug or the Bagpipes up on that. I've actually done these ones twice already. Really, really nice hills, and you can see them from just about anywhere in the Forth Valley. So down here we have Callander. I don't know if you can see away in the distance, there's a little pointy one. That's the Damayat, which is just above the Wallace Monument and Stirling University. And if the legs are okay, we might just do that one tomorrow. It's a very small hill, but a fantastic little hill. So I think we're about halfway back now. Mr. Dog's just started drinking absolutely everything. He's on the lead because just up there are some sheep, so I think we've got about 500 metres or so and he can get back off the lead again. But thanks very much for doing Ben Ledi with me, and we'll see you the next time.